Taurus, hello, how are you doing? This is your January extended reading where I'm basically just trying to squeeze every last drop out of January that I possibly can. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video and read it very carefully. Remember, don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me. Also, for those of you who didn't catch the memo, we have launched weekly manifestation group coaching calls. That's on my website as well, which is in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. I think I want to start this off by taking another look at the past person. For those of you interested in a past person, let's see what's going on here. What's up, everybody? There y'all are. YouTube being slow again today. Cool, there you are. All right, let's look here. Let's see. I want to see how the past person feels about you, what they want from you. Once I get a deck I'm feeling. How's the past person feel about Taurus universe? How they feel about you? What do they want from you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Hopes, dreams, and expectations. Let's see. Ooh, the moon card. Could be a Pisces for some of you. They definitely want to keep their feelings to themselves. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Like, I think they make it a really strong point to, like, not talk about you. If you come up, they probably don't say much of anything. They don't mention you. I do think that they want to talk to you. Yeah, so they're very guarded. Wow, this isn't telling me much. I might have to clarify this whole fucking spread, because it's not telling me much. So far, it is telling me that they got their guard up. They are very guarded. Why? I don't know. It's not even telling me why. They assume that you are still in love with them. They assume that. Kind of feeling like they want to talk to you. I just don't think they have anything new to say. That's what I think it is. For some strange reason, they don't want to show or reveal any kind of feelings at all about anything. Kind of feel like this person has a lot of pride and a big ego. That's the only thing I can determine. For the message to be this simple, this is a really simple message. You know, I mean, I know it's general, but I try to dig as deep as I can. But this is so simple. This person's trying to find somebody new right now. What the hell they have? They want to talk to you. They just don't have anything new to say. This is the only thing I'm getting here, man. Let me just throw a couple of clarification cards on the table. I probably shouldn't have switched decks there at the last minute. I probably should have just kept this one. Let me throw a couple of clarifiers on the table just to see. If nothing else wants to come through, then we're just going to leave it at that. That must be all there is to it. Ooh, there we go. Now we're making some headway. Okay. Okay, now, yeah, I shouldn't have switched decks. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So they still feel a really intense connection with you. Shh. They don't want you or anybody else to know that. They are keeping that to themselves. Yeah, they're keeping that to themselves. Like I said, I feel like, okay, well, it didn't go too much deeper, but yeah, they got a big ego and a lot of pride. That's all I'm really getting here. King of Cups in the reverse. Death card. It's looking to me like they're pretty much like, I don't care how tight this connection is. I don't care how intense it is. It's like this person's very stubborn, very, very stubbornly. And there's that moon card again. Yeah. So, okay. So I think it's all out of pride and ego that they don't want you to know how strong the connection still feels. They don't want you to know that. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. Let's see. Fuck it. Okay. Let's just see if they're ever going to take any kind of action again, man. Let's see. Is this person ever planning on taking any kind of action towards Taurus universe? Past person. Could be a Scorpio, by the way. Who else did I have there? I had Pisces, Scorpio. That's all I remember. Oh, Lover's card again. It's reversed this time, though. Judgment reversed. Oh. No, it's not looking like they're planning on much action. All they want is to get over this. I don't think they want this connection. I don't think they want to feel a connection. I think it bothers them. So they are in a hurry to get over this. But again, they're playing it off like they don't care. They're pretending it's not that big of a deal. They're putting on a show for you, too, by the way. So just know that they are putting on a show for you. So if you go check out their Facebook or their Instagram, and it just looks like they are living it up and have totally forgotten about you, that is a load of shit. That's exactly what they want you to think. Okay? Don't buy it. It's bullshit. But they are in a hurry to get over this. They are. Let's get the advice then. Let's see if would it be a good idea for Taurus to communicate. Let's see, would it be a good idea? Ooh, Fool card reversed. It's saying no, it wouldn't be the best idea right now in January. Why not? Why would it not be a good idea? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Death card again, dude. Look at all these death cards that keep coming through. And there, I see. I see. Basically, I don't think this person plans on cooperating with you. It would probably, you know what, I get it now. I get it now. I think this person, it would probably end up turning into kind of a game. See, a lot of really, really ego-based people, especially if they have very low self-confidence, no self-esteem, they like the idea of somebody chasing after them. So I think it would probably blow their head up if you came chasing after them. And they would probably breadcrumb you and string you along just so you would keep chasing them. Yep. They might even jump in bed with you real quick, but it wouldn't go nowhere. You would end up so fucked up. It would fuck you up worse. Because I don't think they're planning on cooperating with this. I don't think so. Yeah. You know what you do? Okay, let me give you a little analogy. When I was a kid, I was a bad kid. I was a little punk asshole. And I used to make fun of the dweeby nerdy kids, you know, who would buckle down and do their schoolwork. And I can remember the adults telling me, you make fun of that little dweeby nerd now. Wait till you're in your 20s. Wait till you're 25 and you're working at McDonald's and that dweeby little nerd comes rolling through the drive-thru in a Lamborghini. And all you have to say is, you want fries with that? And I went, oh, whatever. Whatever. I'll be damned. When I was 25, I was a loser. A loser. And those dweeby little nerdy kids had it made. They had it going on. Yup, they sure did. The point that I'm making is, this person may be wanting to go run around and have fun and play games right now. They may be going out there looking for instant gratification. But if you buckle down, you get to work on your healing, you go through the hard shit now, Yeah, they may be out having fun right now. Yeah, it may look like they're on top of the world and you're down in a lonely pit. It may look like that now. Them tables gonna turn. I promise you that. I promise you that. You get to work on your spiritual evolution, ascension, and your vibration. One day, they gonna see you waving from the top of the mountain while they're still running around in circles doing the same old dumb bullshit. Yeah, promise you that. Promise you that. All right. Damn, that was pretty intense. Let's go ahead. Let's see, what is it next? I did the Aries one last night. I forgot what I did. Fucking Mercury retrograde. Let's see. That was the past person, the new person. New person. So this covers either the newest person who just showed up within the last month or so, or whoever the next person is coming in. And no, that's not necessarily your love interest for the singles. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Just whoever the next person is. All right. Let's see. Taurus and the new person. Newest person coming in. How's it looking? Page of Pentacles. Okay, it could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Two of Wands. Uh-oh. Two of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of back and forth energy here. I'm seeing a lot of wishy-washiness and indecision. Somebody here is afraid of commitment too. With the Hierophant reversed. And the Two of Wands. That's wishy-washiness, fear of commitment. But Two of Cups and the Empress indicate to me that there's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. So if you all really, really wanted to, you could make something happen here that could be very, very long-term, stable, committed. I'm feeling like you're probably about to start losing interest in this, though, if this person doesn't really step up. Who's this? Who has their options open here? Somebody got their options open. Let's look at their true intentions. Let's look at their true intentions. Let's see. What's the new person really want with you? Six of Pentacles. So they want equal give and take. It doesn't look, they may be afraid of an emotional commitment. That's kind of what I'm thinking it is. They may be a little bit afraid to be vulnerable. Yeah, this person has horrible communication skills. They are afraid of unrequited love. This person very much has the attitude of, I want something successful one day, and whenever that person comes along, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, I'm not trying to tie myself down. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Now, why are they in this state of mind? Because they're still unhealed from their past. Of course, always. So it's kind of a wishy-washy. Of course, that's just fucking people in the modern dating world, dude. That's just people in the modern dating world. I would feel safe saying that probably a good 90 to 95% of people are all coming together with each other while they're broken. Not a guaranteed game changer. That's cool, but you know, are we gonna make up our minds and like say, no, I want to fucking do this. I'm dating for marriage. I'm not dating just to fucking play around. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like very many people have that mentality nowadays, you know, especially men. Men and women have been so programmed to fight against each other that it's just not even funny. It's not even funny. See, here's what it is. Let me tell you what it is. Okay? Look at what men do and look at what women do. all the things that men do to attract women, women don't give a fuck about those things. Other men do. Same thing with women. All the shit that women do to try to attract men, no man gives a fuck about those things. It's all other women. So you see what I'm saying? You got men in competition with each other and women in competition with each other. And then they're trying to come together when men don't know what women want, women don't know what men want. You see what I'm saying? Have you seen, and this has been done to us by design. By design. It was done that way on purpose. Now I'm going to back off of that path. I'm not going to go too far down that path because that's a totally different topic for a different video. But that then whenever two people try to come together, this is what we got. This is what we got. Tension. Tension, right? Okay. So their intentions aren't bad. Okay, what I'm looking for in a spread like that is some bullshit. That's what I'm looking for. Some bullshit. I don't see no bullshit. I don't see them trying to play games with you, breadcrumb you, lie, cheat, manipulate you, just get a little booty call, you know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing none of that, but I am still seeing a damaged person who is afraid to emotionally commit. I am seeing that. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Woo! King of Wands in the reverse. I'm kind of feeling like you might end up getting frustrated because it just doesn't really seem like this person's taking it too seriously, man. It really doesn't seem like. Knight of Swords, Strength card. So you're still holding back. So throughout January, I don't know, I'm not really seeing that offer to take things to the next level really being made. And if we don't do something to change this energetic dynamic, you might end up giving up on this and walking away. You might. You very well may. We got to get the advice then. Man, I love this fucking deck. I just hate the card stock. I'm trying to break it in so that it shuffles good. I love the artwork. It's just hard to shuffle. You know, if I ever get a deck that I don't like how it shuffles, I usually get rid of it. But I don't know. I just really love this one. Oh, it's hard. Okay. Advice. Advice. Advice, 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 advice. Oh, just keep talking to them and make sure communication is very good between the two of you. I know that sounds so cliche. You almost want to let it go in one ear and out the other. I get it. But dude, communication is so important. And especially during a Mercury retrograde, communication is going to suck anyway. You're going to have miscommunications, little disagreements, arguments. Hopefully it doesn't get carried too far away. Yeah, don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. What you need to do right now, get to know everything that you can know about this person and their goals. Okay? Because what we got to eventually end up doing is lining our goals up together. That's the end goal. What are your goals? Do you actually have the desire and the work ethic to work towards your goals? That's important too. And can I take my goals and you take your goals and we come together and both climb the mountain together? Can we do that? Can we do that? Because now that's where we got to actually be a team. That's where we got to be a team. So that's what I would work on doing here. I would spend the majority of January just doing everything you can to get to know them as well as you can and let them get to know you as well as you can. Hope I said that right. You know what I mean. on a psychological level. Get to know who they are as a regular, everyday person. Be sure you can form and maintain a decent friendship. Don't try too hard. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to try really, really hard to make somebody like you. You shouldn't have to try really, really hard to convince somebody what you are worth. If you just stand in your own integrity, knowing your worth, okay, and you know it, and it shines bright, and they're too stupid to see it, then that's their problem, okay? So there is some potential here, there is. We just don't want to try too hard to force things. We don't want to try too hard to fight things. I would just make sure that communication continues to be, and remember, here's another thing about communication too. One more thing. During a Mercury retrograde, we always want to remember that I might say something that you take the wrong way, and you might say something that I take the wrong way. Okay? So always remember to be like, what'd you mean by that? What did you, I could have swore the other day you said this, and now you're saying this. So did I hear you wrong? Are my wires getting crossed? Or what's going on? You know? Just always be sure to pause and make sure that you said what you have to say correctly, and that they said, because it's tough, dude, during his retrogrades, man. So just always remember the little pause. Okay, let's get a couple of general messages on the table here. A couple of general messages. General, career, finance, friends, family. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So throughout January, it may just seem like nothing is wanting to work out in your favor. It may seem like it. Ooh, see the Fool card? Look. No. Okay, all right. Especially if you're on a manifestation path. Okay? But whether you're on a manifestation path or not, it's the same. It may look like things are going wrong. This is where we fuck up on the path. Well, I think it's supposed to happen this way. But it's not. It's happening that way. Trust that the universe knows a lot more than you do about what it takes to make your manifestation happen. Okay? Trust and believe that. This thing that you think is not working out in your favor is actually working out in your favor. Here's the analogy I like to use, and this is what I always have to keep in mind. Imagine you see a mountain out your window, and that mountain's a good 40, 50 miles away, and at the top of that mountain is your goal. And I have a magical fishing pole. So I go, and I hook onto my goal. Now, I'm reeling myself towards my goal. Now, I know that I'm on my way to my goal because I'm connected to it. I know that I am connected to that version of me that has what I want out there in the quantum field. I just have no fucking clue what the journey's going to be like to get there. I don't know what crazy twists and turns my journey is going to take me on. I don't know who I'm going to meet, what kind of scary experiences I'm going to have, what types of challenges and obstacles I'm going to have. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I know that no matter what happens, I'm on my way to my goal. It's part of the journey. By the time I get to the top of that mountain, I'm going to be looking back on this journey, and I'm going to be telling the story of how that was part of the journey. Does this make sense? I don't care. Let's say, for example, I said, okay, my goal is to make $10 million a year. That's my goal. And I wake up tomorrow and YouTube crashed. No more YouTube. Most people would say, well, fuck, I guess it's not happening. Oh, I guess I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, universe. Very interesting. I can't wait until the day comes that you show me why YouTube crashing was supposed to be part of the process to give me $10 million a year. I'm intrigued, universe. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what you have in mind. Whatever happens, it's part of the process. But you have to assign it that meaning because you're the only one who can assign meaning to your life experiences. You're the only one that can do that. Let's get some random freestyle general advice. Whatever general advice will be for your highest good. Oh, the world card. Yo, bro, look, check it out. 2023, though. Yo, okay. How many of you follow me on Instagram? I just put a video up about this about an hour ago. 2022, for me personally, was the most plateaued year of my entire journey. Ever since my path began, when I lived in a homeless shelter, I have been climbing straight up. 2022 kind of went like this. Kind of went up at a slope, not nearly straight up. It just kind of went like this, and then it went, You know, it wasn't nearly that straight up that it normally is. The boy 2023 is about to be. It's already started. It's already started. I'm going back up again. You know, new cycles are uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. That's one of the ways that you know that you are about to experience massive change is when you're put in a situation where you're really uncomfortable within the boundaries of moral fortitude. I'm not saying go out there and do anything immoral or bad. But as long as you're not doing anything immoral, you're not doing anything wrong, you're not doing anything bad, and you feel weird, uncomfortable, nervous, that's where you're supposed to be. That's where you're supposed to be. How many of you all caught my speech on High Vibe TV? How many of you caught that? That was the first time I've ever spoken to a live audience. I was scared to death. Scared to death. I'm sitting there backstage the whole time like, I was freaked the fuck out, dude. As I should have been. But you know what? If I do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, one day it's going to be just like this. If you type in Rich Lopp 2018 and look how scared I was flipping tarot cards in front of the camera. Now, this is like breathing to me. It comes so natural to me. That's what starting new cycles will do. When you first start a new cycle, it's like, oh shit, it's scary, it's nerve-wracking. But if you stay outside your comfort zone, eventually you're going to wake up one day and what was once uncomfortable is going to be comfortable. It's just a slow, gradual, transitionary process. Don't drive yourself too nuts trying to figure out all the little details. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out who, what, when, where, why, how. Okay? Don't do that. You will get in your own way. If you are expecting to one day live a life that's unlike anything you've ever experienced before, you're never going to be able to figure the details out. If you could, you would have done it a long time ago. You'll know those details when it's done looking back. Until then, you have to trust the process and trust the universe. And as many times as you hear that, it's not as easy as it sounds, is it? Only control what you actually have control of. Okay, you know what makes the emperor such a damn good emperor? He knows that he's not in control of every fucking thing. All he has to do is control this right here. And if he's good at taking control of this right here, this, and this will follow suit, and everything will work in harmony. Does this make sense? Don't waste your time fighting battles that are out of your control. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure something out that is obviously wanting to fight against you. Okay? We're right in the same boat together, man. 2023, boy. Woo! It's going to be a crazy year, man. It's going to be nuts. All right, well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends wanted to hear, or needed to hear, rather. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Also, too, if you want to subscribe to the weekly manifestation group coaching calls, that's on my website as well. It's all in the description. So I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.